going to show you how to do Tiffany's makeup from Chucky's Bride. Okay, let's start with adhesive pen on our eyebrows. Let it dry and repeat. This is going to be done by 3 times. Okay, let's continue with a little primer on our eyelids. Let's put it with a little touches with our fingers. And remember, let it dry. Okay, let's continue with a little concealer on our eyebrows. Remember, we have already put on them a little adhesive pen. Remember, for this makeup, it's quite important to use serum for hydrate your skin. And I have a lot of spots on my face, so I use this orange concealer in order to cover them. I use a beauty blender to blur them, but you can use anything you have on your hands. Okay, let's continue with our makeup base. The one I am using is super creamy and super heavy, so it's going to help us to create the plastic sensation on our skin. So put it all together on your neck and blur it with a beauty blender or anything you have on your hands. Also, I'm going to use once again the concealer over my eyebrows and in my eye bags. So I'm going to make it match with my skin tone. Blur it once again with the beauty blender. In order we can continue, let's seal a little bit our makeup with a compact. Once we already match our skin tone, we are going to use a little of brown shadow over our faction, so we can mark the Tiffany's faction. Okay, our nose is going to be very flat, so we're going to use over our nose and our nostrils, so we can make that effect of flat nose on ourselves. Once we have already made this effect of flat nose, we're going to continue with the evil smile of Tiffany. So in order we can achieve this, we have to smile a little bit, and with our brown shadow, we're going to mark it on the commissure, so we can make this evil smile. Next, we're going to blur it everything, so we can put it all together and not with a lot of makeup on us. For the eyes, we're going to use a wine, red or cherry shadow, so we can do this makeup on. Remember to put a lot on it, because Tiffany has a lot of big eyes. So we're going to take a little of time, but don't worry, take your time and make it right, because you know, like Tiffany has these beautiful big eyes. Okay, let's continue with this black shadow. This black shadow is going to help us to emphasize the eyes and the look of Tiffany. Remember, she has this very goth look. Don't get worried about the black one. It's funny, it's beautiful, and it helps us to emphasize. Let's continue delineating the eye with the pink shadow and the black one. Don't get worried with the black one. Get fun. Use it, get dirty a little bit. We're going to clean it up later. For making this evilness eye, we're going to continue lining it lower and upper. If you get dirt of the black shadow, don't worry, remove it with the brush and use a little of compact to blend it. Remember, to emphasize even more the look Tiffany, bring the eyeshadow at the height of your eyebrow. Let's continue with the fake eyelashes. The big ones we are going to use to the upper eye and the little ones for the lower eye. We're going to size them first because sometimes it gets bigger than our eye. If it is the case, you have to cut it to your size. Get some glue for eyelashes and put it on the eyelash. Once you have dried it a little bit, put it on your eye and let it dry, because you know sometimes it gets sticky. With the little ones, I rather to use it like very tiny because it's easier for me, but you can use it as you wish. Okay, you have already put on your eyelashes, so put a little mascara on them, the natural and the fake ones. So it has to be dramatic, even more the look of Tiffany, and evilness is going to be flowing out. And this is how it has to be looking. Okay, put a little bit of compact over your eyebrows, so we can put it there, eyebrows later. And we're going to continue with blush on our cheeks, because Tiffany has this beautiful flirty girly thing, because even if she's a flirty girl. And we're going to put a little of highlighter over the blush and over our nose. So for our eyebrows, we're going to mark them first with a liner because it's going to be upper than our eyebrows. And next we're going to use pomade to mark them even more. Repeat in the other side as well. Tiffany has a super expressive face, so we're going to be using once again the brown shadow to express even more her face and mark it even more. For our lips, we're going to be using concealer, a little bit over and under them because we're going to be using a little bit of liner. This liner is going to help us to mark them and to make them more emphasize them. We're going to be using a black lipstick to fill them in. Remember, Tiffany has this sexy freckle over her lips. To give a little more of dimension to your eyes, put a little bit of highlighter under your fake eyebrows and over your cheeks. For Tiffany's hair, we're going to be using a wig. So let's put it on the wig cap, and over we're going to be using a blondie wig. So to voluminize it, we're going to be using a spray and a brush so we can use it and give it a little of volume on our hair. Let's give it the final touch. Tiffany is super sexy, so she has these beautiful boobs. So let's get our boobs as beautiful as hers because we're going to be very sexy that night. Halloween night is to be sexy. So we're going to be using once again the brown shadow and the highlighter to give this effect of perfect plastic boobs.